Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's ultimate high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Fort Defiance High School versus Manchester High School. Let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Our academic athletes joining us today are from Fort Defiance High School, coached by Eric Walker. Fort Defiance High School is part of the Augusta County Public School System. There are about 800 students in 9th through 12th grades enrolled there. Fort Defiance students are eligible to take college courses for dual credit through Blue Ridge Community College. Also with us today, Manchester High School, coached by Chad Long. Part of the Chesterfield County Public School System, Manchester High School serves about 2,000 students in grades 9 through 12. It's home to two specialty centers, the Center for Mass Communications and the Center for Spanish Immersion. A big welcome to all of our students and great to have them here with us today. Our match will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players will buzz in and wait for me to call on them. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no point deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, again, welcome. Let's start our first toss-up round. What is the only contiguous U.S. state to share its borders with only one other state? Ethan.
Maine.
That's correct. Professor James Moriarty is described as the Napoleon of crime by what famous literary detective? Gilbert.
Sherlock Holmes.
That is correct. In Greek mythology, his battlefield attendants included Eris, the goddess of discord, her son Strife, and the war goddess Enyo. Who is this Greek god of war? Parker.
Mars.
That is incorrect. Manchester? Jay?
Aries.
That is correct. Betty Friedan co-founded and was the first president of NOW. What does the acronym NOW, N-O-W, stand for? Ethan.
National Organization for Women.
That is correct. He was a promoter of tank power and after France's surrender in 1940, assumed leadership of the Free French. Parker.
De Gaulle Charles.
That is correct. The first president of France's Fifth Republic. Cataracts are a disease that affect which part of the heart? Jay.
Eye.
The eyes is correct. What rowdy country singer's nickname is Bocephus? Parker.
Hank Williams Jr.
Correct. This English author wrote about Rachel Vinrace's journey to South America in her first novel, The Voyage Out. She wrote about Lily Briscoe and Mr. Ramsay in To the Lighthouse. A classic Edward Albee play title asked, "Who is afraid of this woman?" And that would be Virginia Woolf.
Oh.
In the 1971-72 NBA season, the Los Angeles Lakers set the record for most consecutive winning games at 33. What Bay Area NBA team is in second place with 28 games? That would be the Golden State Warriors. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What is the sum of 4 squared plus 2 to the 4th? Ethan.
32.
That is correct. Teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. You do have to wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
Here at the Virginia Museum of Transportation in Roanoke, Virginia. Designed without a manual clutch, what type of transmission is prevalent in today's automobiles?
Jay.
Automatic.
Automatic is correct. What European automaker produced the models Rabbit, Golf, and Beetle? Jay.
Volkswagen.
Correct. The Yaline tribe survived this civilization's classic period collapse. The Popovu uses its written language, the first in the Americas, which decentralized cities like Uxmal were harder for the Spanish to conquer than the Aztec Empire. Name this Yucatan civilization. Parker.
The Mayans.
That is correct. What country is home to the Nazca lines along with the Inca cities of Cusco and Machu Picchu? Ethan.
Peru.
Correct. Whom did John I of England and signer of the Magna Carta succeed as king? Jay.
Henry.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance? Parker?
Edward.
It was his elder brother, Richard the First, or Richard the Lionhearted. Presbyterianism is a branch of Reformed Protestantism that traces its roots to Scotland. Spell Presbyterian. Ethan.
Presbyterian.
And that is correct. That buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our team so far, but a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow along with Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 40 points. Our team from Manchester High School with 90 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, let's get to know a little bit about today's players. Let's start by introducing you to our team from Fort Defiance High School, which is coached by Eric Walker. First up is Hannah Shiflett, who is a junior. Hannah enjoys eating good food, playing soccer, traveling, and spending time with her family. She's interested in molecular gastronomy and chemistry. Next up is Gilbert May. Gilbert is a senior who enjoys music, history, philosophy, reading, and being outdoors. Hopes to obtain a PhD one day in sociology. Also pursues programming as a hobby. Our team captain is Parker Brown, who is a senior. He is a Boy Scout currently working on his Eagle Scout project. He's a musician who plays the trumpet, banjo, guitar, and piano, and hopes one day to become a famous country music singer. And wrapping up our team is Brogan Cash, who is a senior who enjoys reading. He likes watching documentaries of all categories, aspires to travel all around the world, and hopes to study international affairs in college. That is our team from Fort Defiance High School. Now let's meet our team from Manchester High School, coached by Chad Long. First up is Ethan Ligon, who is a junior. His favorite subjects are history and geography. He's on the Manchester debate team. Next up is the team's captain, Ethan Cermak, who is a senior. He is a member of the lacrosse and the robotics teams and hopes to attend UVA. Next up is Campbell Underwood, who is a junior, is a member of the marching band, also on the swim and soccer teams, and hopes to attend NC State to become a veterinarian. And wrapping up our team is Jay Collins, who is a senior. Jay is on the track team and track and field team. His favorite subject is AP Chemistry and hopes to attend UVA or Virginia Tech. That is our team from Manchester High School, and it's great to have all of these students here with us today. And now they're going to take on more questions, this time the category round. Each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If they get all of their questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are College State of Mind, From C to C, Oscar-winning songs. And we do note in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. There is no deferring, and by the rules, the high score team will get first choice of categories. So that is our team from Manchester High School. Ethan, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
Either College State of Mind or C to C. C to C? Sure. From C to C.
All right, given the number of letters involved and a definition, identify these words that begin and end with the letter C. The first is a 5-letter word, third-degree polynomial.
Cubic.
Correct. 5 letters, a person who believes that all people are motivated by selfishness.
Cynic.
Correct. 14 letters, afraid of confined spaces.
Claustrophobic.
Correct. 7 letters, unpredictable and confused.
Pass.
That would be chaotic. 7 letters, related to the heart.
Cardiac.
Correct. 5 letters, shaped like a circular pyramid.
Pass.
Conic. 6 letters, Boston NBA basketball player.
Celtic.
Correct. 5 letters, a program that compresses data.
Cryptic.
The codec. 5 letters, funny person.
Comedic.
Comic.
Correct. And 10 letters, circles that share the same center.
Pass.
That would be concentric. C to C. All right, for Defiance, your category will either be college state of mind or Oscar-winning songs. Parker, talk it over with your team.
I say we go with, because I think it's the states that the colleges are in. Is that what you're thinking?
Maybe.
I don't know many songs, so I say we go with colleges. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. We would like to take college states or state of mind.
All right, given a college or university, name the city in which the flagship campus is located. The first is University of Georgia.
What's that?
Athens.
Correct. Harvard.
Oh, no, we know.
Cambridge.
Cambridge is correct. University of Texas.
Austin.
Correct. West Virginia University.
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
Correct. Florida State.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee is correct. Appalachian State.
Pass.
It's in Boone, North Carolina. University of Michigan.
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor is correct. William and Mary.
Fort News.
Pass.
It's in Williamsburg. University of North Carolina.
Durham.
Chapel Hill. And finally, University of Alabama.
Montgomery.
That would be in Tuscaloosa. All right, seniors probably spending a lot of time looking at colleges these days. All right, good job in our category round by our teams. Up next, we'll have another toss-up round when we continue here on Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of battle gameplay? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 70 points. Our team from Manchester High School, 120 points. And now back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. First, a reminder, a team will lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have the chance to answer. There is no conferring in the toss-up round. All right, teams, here we go. Who was the emperor whose late 18th century travels through Holland, France, and England led him to embark on a path to westernize his Russian empire? Parker.
Nicholas I.
That is incorrect. Manchester?
Ivan the Terrible.
That is incorrect, and don't forget to buzz in, okay? All right, it was Peter the First, or Peter the Great. What branch of mathematics deals with limits, derivatives, definite integrals? Gilbert.
Calculus.
Correct. The first U.S. president to be assassinated was Abraham Lincoln. Who was the second? Ethan.
James Garfield.
Correct. He was shot in Washington, D.C. in 1881 and died 79 days later. St. Mark's Basilica, the Rialto Bridge, and the Doge's Palace are located in which Italian city? Parker.
Venice.
Correct. Musician Gary Wright, known for his songs Dreamweaver and Love is Alive, passed away in September of 2023. Before his solo hit songs, he played keyboards on which Beatles solo album, All Things Must Pass? That would be George Harrison. The last manned flight to the moon, commanded by astronaut Eugene Cernan in December of 1972, effectively ended what NASA-named program? Jay?
Apollo.
Correct. Mitochondria, the cell's powerhouses, have their own DNA. Specifically, where does your mitochondria DNA come from? Gilbert?
Your mother.
Correct. Who was the great female athlete who in 1957 became the first African American to win the Wimbledon Tennis Championship? Jay?
Serena Williams.
That is incorrect. For Defiance? Hannah?
Venus Williams.
It was actually Althea Gibson. I don't think either of the Williams sisters were born in 1957.
That was all I knew.
As of fall 2023, who is the only player to win the National Football League's Most Valuable Player award 5 times? Jay?
Tom Brady.
That is incorrect. For Defiance? And that would be Peyton Manning. Where in his universe did the Greco-Egyptian astronomer Ptolemy place the Earth? Jay?
The center.
In the center is correct, with the sun and planets circling. Salvador Dali has mentioned that he was inspired by cheese melting under the sun when he created a scene of melting watches at a beach. What is the name of that 1931 surrealistic painting? It's called The Persistence of Memory. This phenomenon occurs when electrons form bound pairs at low temperatures that weren't deflected by collisions with a wire's atomic lattice. Name this phenomenon in which electrical resistance disappears. Jay.
Grounding.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Gilbert.
Short circuit.
It's actually superconductivity. St. Jerome's Vulgate, the first officially sanctioned version of the Christian Bible, was translated by him chiefly from what language? Jay.
Latin.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Parker.
Hebrew.
Hebrew is correct. Alvin York was a famous conscientious objector. Spell conscientious. Ethan.
CONSCIENTIOUS.
That is correct. Who is the only U.S. president to pardon another U.S. president? Parker.
Gerald Ford.
Correct. Pardoned his predecessor, Richard Nixon, in 1974. This genus of desert plants is known for its clustered white flowers. Its brevifolia species is also called the Joshua tree. Name this genus that shares its name with a Nevada mountain. Parker.
Sierra Madre.
That is incorrect. Manchester? It would be yucca. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round and we'll double the point value for our teams for a correct answer. Stay tuned to see which of our teams is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance with 120 points. Our team from Manchester High School with 160 points. And anybody's game, as in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is now doubled, and so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. Good luck, teams. Let's go with our final toss-up round. This war, which took place from 1992 to 1995, was Europe's bloodiest since World War II. Name this war the most brutal of the ethnic conflicts. Parker.
The Bosnian War.
That is correct. That broke up communist Yugoslavia following the end of the Cold War. This author attended the University of Virginia for about a year before being expelled for not paying. Parker.
Edgar Allan Poe.
That is correct. He didn't pay his gambling debts. Poe is correct. Despite finishing last in the West Point class of 1860, this man became a brevet brigadier general, the Army's youngest, during the Gettysburg Campaign. Name this man noted for his last stand at the 1876 Battle of Little Bighorn. Parker.
Custard.
George Armstrong Custer is correct. The founder of the objectivist movement, she wrote about architect Howard Rourke in The Fountainhead. Parker?
I didn't buzz. That was Bert. It wasn't cleared.
Okay. Let me finish the question then. The founder of the objectivist movement, she wrote about the architect Howard Rourke in The Fountainhead. Name this author of Atlas Shrugged. Gilbert.
Ayn Rand.
That is correct. Sri Lanka is an island nation located on what body of water? Ethan.
Indian Ocean.
Correct. All right, first and last names required for this question. In order to mask her gender with a male pseudonym, Mary Ann Evans wrote her famous novels such as Middlemarch and Silas Marner under what pen name? She wrote as George Eliot. The Oxford English Dictionary refers to an abrupt exclamation or interruption as what part of speech? Jay.
Onomatopoeia.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance. Gilbert.
An interjection.
That is correct. Founded by Dwight Eisenhower, Allen Dulles, Harry Truman, and Billy Donovan, the government bureau CIA is located in Fairfax, Virginia. What do the letters CIA stand for? Brogan.
Central Intelligence Agency.
Correct. A quarterback's desperation heave at the end of a game is commonly called a Hail Mary. What is the Latin phrase for Hail Mary? That would be the Ave Maria. Lyme disease is an inflammatory disorder caused by the bite of infected western black-legged and deer species of what? Parker.
Ticks.
Correct. Established by the United Nations in 1948, in what Swiss city is the World Health Organization? Brogan.
Geneva.
Correct. Headquartered there. Chalcolithic cultures are cultures which, though essentially Neolithic, have begun to make use of what metal? Jay.
Bronze.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance? Brogan?
Iron.
It's actually copper. Other than hearing, what other sensory function do the ears provide? Ethan?
Balance.
Correct. What two-word term using the name of an Austrian physicist designates the change in pitch produced by the relative motion of a sound source and the listener? For example, Jay?
Doppler.
We'll accept that. We said two-word term, Doppler effect. The judges will take that, though. The last living link to dinosaurs, this animal has a medium-width snout, and some of its teeth are visible even when its mouth is closed. Parker?
Alligator.
That is incorrect. Name this reptile found in the Nile, which should not be confused with the alligator. Ethan?
Crocodile.
That's correct. Following a 500-day war in 1825, Uruguay declared independence from what country? Parker?
Brazil.
Correct. That buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double-check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date with Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. And follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week as we welcome St. Catherine's School versus St.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on in this season's competition. Great match by our teams today, ending with a final score of 240 points. Our team from Manchester High School. Great job today by Jay, Campbell, Ethan, and Ethan. Our winners today with a final score of 280 points. Our team from Fort Defiance High School. Congratulations to Hannah, Gilbert, Brogan, and Parker. And we will see you all coming up in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for playing along and watching here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.